Everybody wake up! It's time to stand up!
From 99 cents for the first time in over 30 years due to the tariffs. Now, I'm not saying that I'm gonna riot, but
I voted for him for lower grocery prices.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today's video is raw. We are talking about Americans' breakdown in tear over the skyrocketing groceries prices. And the shocking part, many of them are now saying we wish we didn't vote for him. So let's break down. I will be back.
What are you doing, man?
Oh, I don't want to pay for the peels. I just want the bananas. I don't want to pay for the peels.
You don't just peel the banana, you pay for the whole thing.
No, because I don't eat the peels. What's the point of paying for them? It costs too much. It's like way heavier.
Are you? Oh, is that how we go?
Yeah,
So you don't want to pay for the. You don't want to pay for the banana peels.
What's the point?
You
They're
want to
not
pay for
edible.
Okay, that's it.
Yeah, I'm on a budget.
You
I
can do
can't
the same thing.
don't do that.
You only pay for the egg. Guess what? There you go. All right. Only pay for the egg.
But I don't like them
Well, I don't
scrambled.
care. This is what you're doing.
No.
Same thing as this.
I want hard-boiled eggs.
But guess what? You have the raw eggs. That's what you pay.
I'm paying for eating.
Guys, let's talk the reality. Everything is costing more. Milk, eggs, breads, everything is costing more. The life is struggle. This is not easy. Let's watch the video. I will be back.
Okay, your grocery bill just went up 8%. Your restaurant meal costs 5% more and construction projects are stalling. Do you want to know why? Yes, the PPI report came out higher than expected, and that explains part of why our prices are going up so much, but it doesn't tell the whole story. A brand new study out just this week shows that while tariffs are one culprit, there's another huge reason prices are surging so badly. The paper's title, Warning Signs of the Economic Harms from Deportations. It shows that exactly what economists said was going to happen is happening. Let's start with food prices, which we know are going crazy. Fresh vegetables are up 8% annually. Meat prices jumped almost 8% too. Restaurant meals are up over 5%. Why? Not just tariffs. It's because we lost 155,000 farm workers in just the last 4 months. That is a 6.5% drop in agricultural employment. Now let's talk about construction, because Trump promised to get housing prices down, right? Except that construction costs are about to explode. Why? According to this study, because building permits are crashing in states that rely on immigrant workers. They're down 17% in the Northeast alone. This is basic econ 101. When you can't find workers to build houses, housing gets more expensive for everyone. What about hospitality, which we already know is struggling because of Trump? The study says hotel prices are rising. The cost of eating out jumped 4.1% annually, and full restaurant meals are up over 5%. I mean, really, you have to read this to believe it. We lost 1.2 million workers from the labor force between January and July. When you remove that many people from the workforce, everything gets more expensive to produce, and those costs get passed on to us. And this is ultimately what mass deportation is going to look like. Not cheaper groceries or lower rent, but higher prices on literally everything we buy. So the next time someone tells you mass deportations are good for the economy, show them your receipts, because the data is clear. Mass deportations mean higher prices for everyone. Don't say we didn't warn you.
Everybody wake up! It's time to stand up!
This is the first month I won't be able to afford rent. I'm not a rich person. I don't have a lot of stuff. I have basic household necessities, a couch, a bed, washer, and dryer. That's about it. A car. I don't have a lot of lavish things. I don't go on vacations, and I don't spend a lot. Rent's increased from the food prices are too high. I've cut back on eating because I literally cannot afford food.
Americans are bursting out in tears because of high cost of living. People who are working full-time, doing everything right, yet still can't afford rent, groceries, or basic necessities. This is a reality of the so-called American dream in 2025.
Guys, let's talk about the reality. The milk, eggs, bread, meat, everything it is costing more. Guys, this is not just a politic anymore. When you see people crying over groceries, that is survival talk. That is family struggling just to put food on the table. Let's watch the video. I will be back.
I voted for him for lower grocery prices. He promised me cheaper prices on groceries. And that has not happened. Not only has that not happened, I am getting my food stamps taken. I am getting my cash assistance taken. I am getting my Section 8 taken. I am getting all my welfare governments taken. I did not ask for this. I would not have voted for him if I knew this was going to happen.
Do you know what drives me insane about these people that say that if I would have known, I wouldn't have voted for him, or I did not vote for that? Yes, you did. The first thing that bothers me is yes, you did. You see, you voted for those things. You just thought it would happen to someone else. You were perfectly fine with other people losing programs, losing things that would benefit them. You just didn't think it would touch you. You thought you were safe from losing these programs. And the other part is they say they didn't know. Bull crap. Bull crap. The left, the independents, lots of different economic experts, doctors, scientists have been screaming about all the horrible things that Donald Trump would do. We told you about Project 2025. We told you how many times his name was listed in Project 2025. And we told you how many of his own staffers were in there as well or helped write it. But you guys didn't believe us. You guys said fake news. We tried to warn you. You didn't either want to listen, or your bigotry and your racism, your homophobia and your sexism didn't allow you to see what was coming. So the bed that you made, you now have to lie on. The sad thing is that so many of us are in the same bed with you, but we didn't vote that way. We knew that these things were going to happen. We knew that this was going to cause havoc for everybody. And look, I'm sorry for you. I feel horrible that you're going to lose all these benefits, but you did vote for this. So if you want something to change, I suggest you call your congressperson and tell them to put a leash on Donald Trump and stop him in Congress. I suggest instead of just coming on this app and whining and complaining about what you yourself created, you call your representative and do something about it. Otherwise, we here on the left and independent, we don't care. We warned you. All my love.
Guys, you see some people, I regret their vote. They are saying like they voted for a leader who promised relief but did not deliver. It is one thing to say prices are high. It is another to say I regret my vote. That is tells you trust have been broken.
Cent for the first time in over 30 years due to the tariffs. Now, I'm not saying that I'm going to riot, but I'm going to have a BF. Bro, out of all of the things that you could raise the prices for, that you could add tariffs to denture glue. No, wait. I know too many people who use denture glue. Add tariffs to toupee glue. Add tariffs to spray tan. Add tariffs to things that don't impact all the communities. Everybody loves Arizona tea. It is for everybody. It is the symbol of American freedom. Okay, it's free for all. Everybody, well, not free, but you know what I'm saying. Like, it's the same for everybody. Everybody can go in. If you just got $1, one in the arms of an angel, fly away from. And also, I just found out that song was not what I thought it was about, and neither is this whole American dream. This is a nightmare. All right, what are we doing? Leave the tea alone. What do we have to do? Okay, can we organize peacefully? It's tea. It's tea.
Guys, some people are blaming Biden, another are blaming Trump, another are blaming Congress. The truth is, groceries aren't about one man. They are about global supply chains and political failure from both parties. But politicians love to point the finger to each other, while regular people are suffering. Let's watch a video. I will be back.
Tomorrow is my husband's birthday, so I just ran to the grocery store with my 3 kids and picked up a bakery cake, 3 birthday cards, some chocolate chip cookies that I can binge eat my feelings away, lemonade, granola, Greek yogurt, and a tiny, like, quarter pint of ice cream. $89. That's not even a meal for my 3 children. $89. And then I see this report, coincidentally, shortly after I get home, probably because, Apple is reading my mind, about how grocery prices in the year 2025 are at a record high, higher than 2024. What happened to the president that was going to save us from these high grocery prices? It's August now. What has happened? Nothing. How are we supposed to survive this? Now a birthday card and lemonade are a luxury for a middle-class American family? I hate it here. These cookies are delicious.
Thanks to Donald Trump's tariffs, wholesale prices have seen their biggest surge in 3 years. This isn't just a small increase either. The yearly rate of wholesale inflation climbed to 3.3% from 2.4%, a 5-month high. Additionally, the core rate of inflation rose 0.6% in July, and that was the biggest increase in 3.5 years. Food prices were the largest contributor to this, but also higher prices for metal and imported goods pushed this number up. This spike comes after the Trump administration imposed the highest tariffs we've seen in the U.S. in decades, significantly raising the price of all imported goods. As we know, tariffs are a tax on the importers, but people like Trump like to lie and claim that they're a tax on foreign countries. In reality, American businesses end up paying the higher price, and of course they pass it along to consumers to keep their profit margins up. And when wholesale prices rise, that's a very big deal because the increase in price trickles down to everyday goods, meaning grocery bills, service costs, and manufactured products are going to become more expensive in the coming months. But what's really concerning is that service costs, which is the biggest driver of inflation, rose 1.1% in July alone. We're seeing the pressure build in our supply chain. People are already starting to notice effects, but I promise it's only going to get worse.
Imagine inflation of price of groceries and the wage are not raising even 1%. It is not easy. This is crazy. It is not about paying more for food. Even renting house, it are costing more. Guys, this is not working class Americans or races are feeling it. Some who once mocked the others for complaining are now struggling too. What we're seeing is a shift. People who thought they were safe from the struggle are realizing nobody's safe when the economy fails, and it is waking everyone. That is the truth. Honestly, I don't think regret alone change anything. What change things is action. Voting matter, holding leaders accountable, and demanding fairness from corporations that are making billions while people can't afford eggs. That is crazy. So, that is the reality of grocery store breakdowns. Americans crying over price and some regretting the very votes they cast. Do you think this will change the way people vote in the next election? Or will frustration fade until too late? Let me know what you think in the comments. Do subscribe if you are new here. Don't forget to like and share to others. Until next time.